Jai Srimanarayana. Hello everyone, I am the Pauranika. Welcome to the 68th episode of Sri Mahabharata as written by sage Vedavyasa. After Bhima took an oath to end Dushasana, Vidura spoke to the kings of the court again. He said, Vikarna spoke out his opinion based on what he thinks is right. In the same way, it is the responsibility of all of you to speak up. Despite knowing dharma, if you refrain from speaking, you will accumulate the sins of 1,000 Varuna Pashas. Once, sage Kashyapa told the same to Prahlada. It is the duty of a person to speak for what is right. If you escape from Draupadi's question despite having an opinion, you will not be respected in this world. Despite Vidura's plea, the kings remained silent. Then Karna said, Dushasana, Draupadi is our slave. Drag her to our home. The kings, who were scared of Duryodhana, could not dare to utter a word. Then Duryodhana laughed and said, Draupadi, I am leaving this question of yours to your husbands Bhima, Arjuna, Nakula and Sahadeva. Ask your husbands to tell the Sabha that Yudhishthira has no right to bet you. Let the great Yudhishthira tell you if he has a right to bet you in the game. All good people in the Sabha are worried about you and your poor husbands. That's why they are unable to answer you. Many people in the Sabha cheered at Duryodhana's words and an equal number condemned his words. The kings then started looking at the Pandavas curiously. Then Bhima raised his hand and said, The greatest and the noble King Dharmaraja, who though an elder brother is a father figure to us. If he is not our overlord, we would not have spared the Kauravas. If Yudhishthira hadn't lost me in the gamble, Dushasana would not have stayed alive after touching Draupadi's hair. We are bound by dharma. That's why even Arjuna is not able to react. If Yudhishthira permits, I will crush the Kauravas with my arms. Then Bhishma, Drona and Vidura pleaded to Bhima to pardon the Kauravas. However, Karna in a disgusting way spoke to Draupadi. Draupadi, the owner will have a right on the slave's wife and the slave's properties. So, from today onwards, I order you to go and serve the wives of the Kauravas. All the Kauravas are your lords now, but not the Pandavas. The slave Pandavas are not your husbands anymore. Then Bhima looked angrily at Yudhishthira and said, I am not angry with Karna but with you. Had you not put her as a wager, she wouldn't be facing these insults from everyone. Then Duryodhana and Karna looked at each other and laughed. In order to incite Bhima, Duryodhana, like a disgusting animal, looked at Draupadi, lifted his garment and showed his left thigh. Bhima's eyes turned red in rage. Fire emitted out of his body. Duryodhana, if I do not break your thighs in the war, I will not attain the Punyalokas, he said. Then Arjuna said, When Yudhishthira had bet us, he was a free man, so he had all the authority over us, but after he lost himself, he had no right over anyone. Kauravas should realize that. Then a fox howled from the Yagashala, and in response to it, donkeys brayed. Gandhari and Vidura, who sensed terrible events through those bad omens, discussed and explained Dhritarashtra on the consequences of his inaction. Then finally, some sense prevailed, and Dhritarashtra stopped his sons and offered a boon to Draupadi. Then Draupadi asked her to free King Yudhishthira from the slavery. Dhritarashtra granted the boon and told her to ask for another boon. Then she asked her to free Bhima, Arjuna, Nakula and Sahadeva too, along with their weapons and chariots. He granted that boon as well and told her to ask for one more. Draupadi then declined and said, A Vaisya deserves one boon. A Kshatriya woman deserves two boons. A Kshatriya man deserves 3 boons and a Brahmin deserves 100. I could free my husbands. I don't need anything else. Then Karna said, I have heard about many beautiful women, but haven't heard about anyone who could achieve things like this. Then Bhima angrily asked Yudhishthira to permit him to kill all the Kauravas. Yudhishthira stopped him and with folded hands approached King Dhritarashtra. Yudhishthira said, Maharaja, since our father's demise, we considered you as our father. Please suggest us what should we do now? We are under your command. Then Dhritarashtra said, Yudhishthira, I am giving you back all the wealth that you lost. Please pardon Duryodhana's mistakes. Please pardon my inability to stop this earlier. You're a great man. Go back to Khandava along with your brothers and wife and rule your kingdom. Thank you. Jai Srimanarayana.